Hey, Puddins.
Hey, Puddins.
Hi, I'm Monty.
And I'm Boo. And welcome to
Boo's Puddin. Yes. And today we have a special guest.
Yes. Chef Nick.
Hello.
Chef Nick. Yay. Chef Nick. All right. What are we making today, Chef Nick?
All right, today we are going to make leftover oatmeal muffins. So, might sound a little weird, I know, but how many times have you made oatmeal for your family and you've got this leftover oatmeal that you don't know what to do with? It gets all congealed in the bottom of the pot. You just end up throwing it out. Instead of throwing it out, let's make some muffins. That can be served for breakfast, they can be served as a snack, or you can have them for dessert. Like these ones we're making today, they're perfect for any time. So let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
All right, so we're gonna take our 1.5 cups of already cooked oatmeal. You can kind of see it's just, we cooked it. It's been sitting around in the fridge, so it's ready to go, ready to use. Dump that in our bowl. We're gonna do 2 eggs, and then we're gonna mix that up real quick. You want to break up your oatmeal as much as you can because you don't want any lumps.
This is really a great idea.
I know. I'm thinking about a money-saving idea too, especially now, you know, with everyone quarantined.
And that's where the hotel I work at, you know, one of my guys was throwing away oatmeal every day, and I was like, I know it's, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's you know, it's a couple dollars a day of oatmeal that he's throwing away, really, but you know, why not turn that into profit? So that's what we did, and we put it in our private club. We sold it in our Starbucks. It was great money making opportunity for us, and everybody loved them.
Oh yeah.
$4. You're gonna sell out for $5.
We're gonna add our 3/4 cup of oil. Mix that in right here. And our 1/2 cup of milk.
Yes.
Again, keep it all mixed up. Break up all the clumps you can. We're going to add our 2/3 cup of brown sugar.
But I love oatmeal.
Huh?
I love oatmeal.
Yeah, I do too.
And these muffins are super moist, just because of the old oatmeal. Now, obviously, if your oatmeal is all dried out and crusty, you don't want to use it because
Right.
Did you overcook
it kind of defeats the purpose of the.
Well, did you overcook it? But throw that out.
Yeah, throw it all the way
All
out.
right, we're gonna add our 2 1/4 cups of flour.
Mixing up some good stuff here.
I know it probably smells good too. Smell-o-vision, turn on.
Yeah. And you set your oven for what?
Oh, we preheated our oven for 350.
350.
Okay.
Action.
Now, at this point, your batter does get pretty thick. So, in this instance, you know, it all depends on how old your oatmeal is, or how well or how under or overcooked it is. So this one is actually cooked a lot more, and there's not as much moisture in it. So if you don't mind, can you grab me some milk?
Okay.
And we'll just add some more milk to it until we can bring it back to more of a muffin type texture. You can see right now, it's just super thick.
Yeah.
Kind of like a paste. So again, it's one of those things you just gotta watch. Thank you. Watch and just kind of take an eye at the texture and
Eyeball it.
make sure. So this is, I guess I would say this is kind of a little bit more of an advanced recipe. If you're not familiar with baking so much, or muffins in general, then I would play around with it first.
So you want the consistency of like a regular batter, pretty much.
Yes.
If it gets too thick, then you just add more milk, and you're good.
I mean, I really feel like getting me some butter and some sugars. Get me a bowl right now. That's how good it looks.
Yeah, you almost want it to return to. You can see it now. You almost want it to return to that oatmeal, that cooked oatmeal texture when it's nice and hot and fresh.
Mm.
All right, so now we're gonna add about half a teaspoon of salt. We'll add our about 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then we're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder and about 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. You don't want a lot of cinnamon in this recipe because I've found out in the past that a little bit of cinnamon goes a long way with these muffins.
Okay. And cinnamon in general is a powerful spice.
Now you can add, if you prefer, you can add a little nutmeg. You can add a little pumpkin pie spice. Whatever flavors you like, really. You can add raisins to this, walnuts. I'm not a raisin fan, so I'm not adding raisins.
I am.
Yeah. So there's that. We're going to grease our muffin tins now.
I could have did that.
I know, you just standing there looking pretty. Come on, help out.
I knew I don't know how to do all that. See? That's doing it real.
Grease it
Yeah.
because this is a sticky batter.
See, I would have messed that all up.
Would you recommend like the regular the muffin cups, little tins that go in there?
If you want to, if you're worried about it sticking, then yeah. Like I said, I make sure there's plenty of oil in there. Thank you. All right, so here we are. We're gonna fill these about 3/4 of the way, so they get nice and fluffy. Get that nice big muffin top like you want. Picture perfect muffin.
And then puddings, you could see the consistency of the batter. You see that? So in case you're questioning how thick or how loose it needs to be.
Yeah, like I said, basically it's basically like your oatmeal would be if you fresh cooked it that morning. Consistency, or I guess a slightly thicker waffle batter consistency.
Yeah.
Crumb topping. So with these ones, we're gonna do the crumb topping.
Oh.
You can just throw some fresh uncooked oats on top of it to create a nice little topper for your muffins, or you can do like what I did here and make a crumb topping, which is just butter, brown sugar, and flour. Again, you can add cinnamon or something like that if you want. But I put mine in the freezer because after I mixed it up, it got a little warm, and you want your butter to be cold so that it doesn't completely just melt when you're baking it. You want that sugar to caramelize so it gives that nice crust on top of your muffins.
Gotcha.
So I mixed my butter at room temperature in with everything, and you can see it's all crumbly. Technically, the way you're supposed to do it is mix your butter in cold. They call it cutting the butter. So you would cut your butter into your flour sugar mix, but this works just as well, honestly. So it's whatever's easiest for you. All right, so we're gonna toss some of that on there.
Good job, Boo. Good
What
job.
happened, sis? You know, say something. You didn't say anything. I'm on it.
Oh, so you put a lot on there. That looks good.
I do, because there's that extra butter in there. Will make your muffins even better.
Stop it.
But butter makes everything.
It does.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, everything's better with butter. Do you have a certain brand of butter, Nick, that you normally cook with?
No, I just make sure whatever butter I'm getting isn't cut with canola oil or anything. It is 100%, milk fat, so it's not cut with canola oil or vegetable oil or anything like that.
Okay.
Because obviously, in my world, that's a no-no, and that's cheating, and that's just.
All right, so now they go in the oven for how long?
Into the oven, we're gonna start with 15 to 20 minutes, and see how they look. And then we'll let you know if it takes longer.
All right, that works.
I mean, with anything, it all depends on, with baking, everybody's oven's different. So it could take a couple minutes longer, could take a couple minutes shorter. Who knows? Until you actually bake it. As always, stick a toothpick in there. If it comes out clean, it's done.
Boom.
If it comes out and you hear that potato chip crisp, it definitely is way too overcooked.
The potato chip. The sound of burnt muffins, and then they hit the ground into.
Yeah, you'll probably smell it before you hear it. So
yeah, definitely. The muffins out of the oven.
The muffins are out of the oven. 25 minutes, and here we are.
Nice, fresh.
Yes. Are we the oatmeal muffins? Is that what you're calling them, Nick?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, oatmeal muffins.
All right, break it open, so you can see them.
It's so hot. It came out. Ooh.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you can see.
Don't burn yourself.
Moist.
Oh, yes, the moisture.
See the steam coming out. It just came out.
I know. All right, don't burn your fingers.
I'm not.
All right, go ahead. Eat one, taste one. Don't burn your tongue, but Ooh, so good.
Oh my gosh.
I can only imagine the flavors in
That is so good.
You got the oatmeal, the butter, the crumble, the sugar.
All of it comes together.
I know, so good.
Perfect for this time of year too. It screams fall.
Oh yes, it does scream fall. When you say you can put in that pumpkin spice.
Yep, you can do that. Oh my gosh.
Whew. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try because I don't like pumpkin spice, but it's funny because I only want it like this time of year, and I only do it like Starbucks coffee, but I would do it in a muffin.
Yeah, this is good.
I would definitely do it in a muffin.
Oh my gosh, this is good.
Oh my God.
That crumb just falls.
Yeah.
It did.
Go ahead. Well,
Oh my goodness. Anytime you picking up the crumbs, you know it's good. Okay,
Yeah.
hilarious. Hilarious.
time.
All right. So, if you like these oatmeal muffins, I feel like we need to come up with like a new name. Like,
I don't know which
Chef
one name.
Nick.
You name them.
Oatmeal muffins. Okay, I guess it's the way you say it. You got a name? Okay. All right, we'll figure it
I
out.
don't know yet. I don't know. Leftover oatmeal muffins? I don't know.
It's extremely good. Oatmeal
Yeah.
muffins. But thank you so much for joining us, Puddins. We love you. If you like this great recipe, the chef.
I want to thank him. Well, thanks, Chef Nick.
And we want to thank Chef Nick, of course. But if you like these muffins, please share, like, comment, subscribe, and share the love with other people because I know that they're awesome. These muffins are amazing. All right. So I I can't even look at myself.
Again, we don't even have our cups, but still, everything's better.
I know. We're gonna have to do like a virtual toast or something. I don't even know. All right, it's okay. Team, come on, sis. Everything's better with sisters. All right. We love you, Puddins.
Thank
See you
you.
next episode. Bye.
Bye.